Welcome to the channel, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. In this video, we're diving into the fascinating world of American numismatics as we explore 6 of the most valuable, expensive, and ultra-rare United States coins ever produced. These are not just coins. They are pieces of history, shaped by pivotal moments, exceptional craftsmanship, and extreme rarity. From legendary mint issues to coins prized for their condition, unique varieties, and record-setting auction prices, each example tells a powerful story about America's past and the passion of collectors who seek them. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist, an investor, or simply curious about what in the 1972 United States $1 coin, better known as the Eisenhower dollar struck at the San Francisco Mint, occupies a distinctive and increasingly respected position in modern American numismatics. While Eisenhower dollars were once viewed primarily as large, utilitarian coins of the late 20th century, the 1972 issue, particularly in proof and silver proof format, has emerged as one of the most desirable dates in the series for condition-focused collectors. Its appeal lies not in extreme age, but in its combination of historical symbolism, limited production relative to circulation strikes, and strong demand among specialists who appreciate high-grade modern proofs. Today, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar stands as a benchmark coin for collectors seeking premium quality, eye appeal, and long-term stability in the modern U.S. dollar series. The Eisenhower dollar series was introduced in 1971 to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower, Supreme Allied Commander during World War II and the 34th President of the United States. The reverse design simultaneously commemorates the Apollo 11 moon landing, symbolizing American technological achievement and Cold War-era optimism. By 1972, the series was firmly established, and the San Francisco Mint was tasked exclusively with producing proof coins for collectors rather than circulation strikes. The 1972 dollar was issued during a period of economic change in the United States, when large dollar coins were already losing favor in everyday commerce, making collector-focused issues increasingly important. This context elevates the 1972 Eisenhower dollar as a product of both historical commemoration and a shifting philosophy in U.S. coin production. Visually and technically, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar is distinguished by its proof manufacture and, in many cases, its silver composition. Unlike Philadelphia and Denver issues struck in copper-nickel for circulation, San Francisco proofs were produced in both clad and 40% silver versions, specifically for collectors. The obverse features Frank Gasparo's bold portrait of Eisenhower, with sharply struck details in the hair and facial contours that are especially impressive on proof examples. The reverse shows a heraldic eagle landing on the moon with Earth in the background, rendered with frosted devices and mirrored fields on high-quality proofs. Measuring 38.1 in diameter and weighing approximately 24.6 grams in silver form, the coin has substantial presence, and in top-grade deep cameo condition, its contrast and visual depth rival far more expensive classic proofs. While the overall mintage of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar is not extremely low, true rarity emerges at the upper end of the condition scale. Proof coins were often mishandled, improperly stored, or exposed to environmental damage, making flawless examples surprisingly scarce today. Coins graded Proof 69 and especially Proof 70 Deep Cameo by major grading services such as PCGS and NGC represent a tiny fraction of the original production. Minor imperfections, hairlines, haze, or weak cameo contrast can dramatically reduce desirability. Additionally, the 40% silver proof variety is notably more sought after than the clad proof, further narrowing the pool of elite examples. This sharp condition rarity is the primary driver behind the coin's status as one of the most valuable Eisenhower dollars dated 1972 in today's numismatic market. The value of a 1972 Eisenhower dollar varies widely depending on composition and grade. Standard clad proof examples typically trade in the range of $10 to $25, reflecting modest collector demand. However, 40% silver proofs in Proof 68 or Proof 69 deep cameo condition can command prices from $150 to $400. At the pinnacle of the market, a 1972 silver proof graded Proof 70 deep cameo has realized prices well into the four-figure range, with some auction results approaching or exceeding $5,000 due to intense competition among registry-set collectors. These values are supported by consistent demand rather than speculation, making the coin a solid performer within the modern proof dollar category. For collectors interested in acquiring a 1972 Eisenhower dollar, quality and authenticity should be the primary focus. Certification by a respected third-party grading service is strongly recommended, especially for higher-grade proof and silver examples, as subtle differences in cameo contrast and surface preservation significantly affect value. Buyers should learn to distinguish between clad and silver proofs, as the latter carry a substantial premium. Proper storage is essential. Coins should be kept in inert holders, away from humidity and temperature fluctuations, to prevent tunning or spotting. Reputable coin dealers, major auction houses, and established numismatic communities are the safest avenues for acquisition, particularly when pursuing top-tier grade. In summary, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar represents one of the most valuable and compelling modern U.S. $1 coins when evaluated at its highest levels of preservation. Its historical significance, honoring both a beloved president and a defining moment in space exploration, is matched by its aesthetic strength as a proof coin and its genuine rarity in flawless condition. For collectors, it offers an appealing balance of affordability at entry levels and substantial prestige at the top end of the grading spectrum. Whether pursued for its historical narrative, visual impact, or investment potential, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar stands as a cornerstone issue that continues to gain recognition and respect within the broader landscape of American numismatics. Makes a single coin worth thousands, or even millions of dollars. This journey into the elite tier of U.S. coinage is one you won't want to miss. Let's get started. Next up in the United States, 1776 1976 Eisenhower Bicentennial $1 occupies a distinctive place in modern American numismatics, standing as both a circulating commemorative and a symbol of national heritage. Struck to celebrate the 200th anniversary of American independence, this coin attracts collectors not for everyday rarity, but for its historical resonance, iconic design, and the exceptional value achieved by its finest surviving examples. While millions were minted, the very best high-grade specimens, especially those with superb surfaces and sharp strikes, command strong premiums, making the coin an important target for collectors who appreciate condition rarity. Its blend of patriotic symbolism, connection to the Eisenhower dollar series, and enduring collector demand ensures that it remains one of the most widely collected and carefully studied modern U.S. dollar coins. The bicentennial Eisenhower dollar was authorized as part of a sweeping national effort to commemorate the United States' 200th birthday. Minted in 1975 and 1976, all examples bear the dual date 1776-1976, emphasizing continuity between the nation's founding and its modern era. The Denver Mint, Mint mark, struck these coins primarily for circulation, making them a familiar sight in commerce during the mid-1970s. The series honors both the American Revolution and President Dwight D. Eisenhower, a World War II hero and 34th president, whose legacy of leadership and national unity aligned perfectly with the bicentennial theme. As the first circulating U.S. coinage to feature a special reverse design for a national commemoration, the bicentennial dollar holds lasting historical importance within the broader narrative of American coinage. Visually, the 1776-1976 Eisenhower dollar stands apart from all other U.S. dollars. The obverse retains Frank Gasparo's dignified portrait of Eisenhower, while the reverse introduces a bold and symbolic design by Dennis R. Williams, the Liberty Bell superimposed over the moon. This striking image unites America's revolutionary past with its technological achievements, particularly the Apollo lunar landings of the late 1960s. Struck in copper-nickel-clad composition, the coin measures 38.1 mm diameter and weighs 22.68 grams, giving it a substantial metal-like presence. In high-grade condition, the coin's satiny luster, crisp lettering, and sharply defined Liberty Bell details elevate it far beyond its humble circulating origins. Although the Denver Mint produced tens of millions of bicentennial dollars, true rarity emerges at the top of the grading scale. Most examples entered circulation or were stored casually, resulting in contact marks, weak strikes, or dulled surfaces. Coins graded MS-67 and above by leading certification services are genuinely scarce, with only a small fraction surviving in such pristine condition. Certain strike characteristics, such as strong bell lines, fully defined lunar details, and minimal bag marks, are essential for elite grades. Minor mint errors, including off-center strikes or dramatic die clashes, can also add to rarity, though condition remains the single most important factor influencing collector demand and long-term value. In typical circulated condition, the 1776-1976 Eisenhower dollar trades near face value, reflecting its large original mintage. However, the market changes dramatically for high-grade examples. Coins graded MS-65 often sell in the $20-40 range, while MS-66 examples can bring $75-150 depending on eye appeal. The most valuable specimens, graded MS-67 or higher, have realized prices ranging from $1,000 to over $8,000 at major auctions, driven by fierce competition among registry collectors. These values reflect the growing appreciation for modern condition rarities and the bicentennial dollar's established place within that niche of the numismatic market. Collectors seeking the most valuable example should focus on certified coins from reputable grading services such as PCGS or NGC, as professional authentication and grading are critical at higher price levels. Examine coins carefully for surface preservation, luster quality, and strike sharpness, paying special attention to the Liberty Bell and lettering. Proper storage, using inert holders and avoiding humidity or temperature extremes, is essential to preserving value. Acquisition strategies include monitoring major auctions, working with established dealers, and participating in numismatic communities where high-grade examples occasionally surface. Patience and selectivity are key, as premium specimens appear far less frequently than raw, average-quality coins. The 1776-1976 Eisenhower Bicentennial $1 exemplifies how historical meaning, artistic symbolism, and condition rarity can transform a common circulating coin into a highly valuable collectible. While most examples remain affordable, the finest survivors stand as true numismatic trophies, prized for their beauty, scarcity, and cultural significance. For both new and seasoned collectors, the coin offers an accessible entry point with genuine upside potential, blending patriotic appeal with proven market strength. As interest in modern U.S. condition rarities continues to grow, the top-grade bicentennial Eisenhower dollars are well-positioned to remain enduring highlights of American coin collecting. Next up to in the most expensive and valuable United States $1 coin, dated 1865, is the 1865 gold dollar, a small but historically powerful coin that occupies a special place in American numismatics. Struck during one of the most pivotal years in U.S. history, the final year of the Civil War, this coin represents far more than its modest denomination suggests. Collectors prize the 1865 gold dollar for its direct connection to the end of the war, the assassination of Abraham Lincoln, and the nation's difficult transition into Reconstruction. Its combination of historical gravity, limited survival in high grades, and intrinsic gold content makes it highly sought after today. Demand remains strong among advanced collectors of 19th-century U.S. coinage, Civil War era artifacts, and gold-type coins, ensuring its enduring appeal and steady market interest. The 1865 gold dollar was minted exclusively at the Philadelphia Mint, as branch mints were either closed or severely disrupted by the Civil War. Gold dollars had been introduced in 1849 following the California Gold Rush, and by 1865 they were already nearing the end of their production lifespan, which concluded in 1889. The year 1865 itself is profoundly significant. It marked the surrender of Confederate forces, the preservation of the Union, and the beginning of a new national chapter. Although the coin does not commemorate a specific individual or event, it is inseparably tied to this transformative moment in American history. As one of the last gold dollars struck during wartime conditions, it reflects both economic uncertainty and the federal government's effort to maintain a stable currency amid national upheaval. The 1865 gold dollar belongs to the type II Indian princess head, small head design, created by James B. Longacre, the U.S. Mint's chief engraver. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of Liberty wearing a Native American-inspired headdress inscribed with the word Liberty, surrounded by 13 stars representing the original colonies. The reverse displays a simple yet elegant wreath encircling the denomination $1 and the date. Struck in .900 fine gold, the coin weighs approximately 1.67 grams and measures just 15 millimeters in diameter, making it one of the smallest U.S. coins ever produced. In high-grade mint state or proof condition, the coin's sharp strike, reflective surfaces, and rich golden luster elevate it from a historical artifact to a miniature work of art. While the total mintage of the 1865 gold dollar was modest, approximately 3,700 business strikes along with a small number of proofs, true rarity emerges when condition is considered. Many examples saw circulation or were mishandled due to their tiny size, resulting in wear, rim damage, or cleaning. High-grade mint state coins, MS-64 and above, are genuinely scarce, and proof examples are rarer still, often surviving in small numbers within advanced collections. The Type II design itself is notorious for weak strikes, particularly on Liberty's headdress, making sharply detailed specimens especially desirable. As a result, condition plays a decisive role in value, with collector competition intensifying sharply for well-preserved examples. The market value of the 1865 gold dollar varies significantly based on grade and strike quality. Circulated examples in very fine to extremely fine condition typically trade in the range of $2,000 to $4,000, reflecting both gold content and historical interest. Choice mint state examples, MS-63, MS-64, often command $8,000 to $15,000, while superb gems graded MS-65 or higher can exceed $25,000, particularly when eye appeal is exceptional. Proof 1865 gold dollars are among the most valuable, with auction prices frequently ranging from $30,000 to over $60,000, depending on preservation and provenance. Long-term appreciation has been driven by growing interest in Civil War era coinage, shrinking supply of high-grade examples, and sustained demand for classic U.S. gold. Collectors seeking an 1865 gold dollar should prioritize certified examples graded by reputable services such as PCGS or NGC, as authentication and grade accuracy are crucial at this value level. Special attention should be paid to strike sharpness, surface originality, and the absence of cleaning or repair, which can dramatically reduce desirability. Due to the coin's small size and soft gold composition, proper storage, such as inert holders in a stable, low-humidity environment, is essential. Acquisition through established numismatic dealers, major auction houses, or well-known coin shows is recommended, as these venues often provide transparency and historical documentation. Patience is key. Truly exceptional examples appear infrequently, but waiting for quality pays dividends. The 1865 gold dollar stands as one of the most historically resonant and valuable $1 coins in American numismatics. Its connection to the end of the Civil War, elegant design, limited survival in high grades, and strong market performance combine to make it a cornerstone of advanced collections. Whether viewed as a tangible link to a defining moment in U.S. history, a beautifully crafted gold coin, or a long-term investment, the 1865 gold dollar offers enduring appeal. For both seasoned collectors and dedicated newcomers, it represents a rare opportunity to own a small yet profoundly meaningful piece of America's numismatic and national heritage.